Powered by Riverside FM.
What I'm trying to say is that if I can change,
Я думаю, что каждый тоже изменился
and
сегодня.
you can change. What I'm trying to say is that if I can change,
Я думаю, что каждый тоже изменился
and
сегодня.
you can change,
Вы можете измениться.
everybody can change.
Каждый может измениться.
You're listening to WildFireRadio.com presents the Jerry Torres program. No bad news, no sad news, no politics, no religion, just happy fun stuff. And now, here's your host, Jerry Torres.
Five-time Emmy Award-winning anchor Ron Burgundy and Tits McGee.
Now go to that voodoo that you do so
Awkward.
Wow. Hello there. God damn it. Hello there, one and all, to another edition episode of the Gerald Torres program. Oh my God, man. Anyway, appreciate everybody coming on, staying on. Thank you so much. Yay! Oh God. Well, it is cold outside. It's about 12 degrees in New Jersey, of all places. Yeah. But you just make the best of it. It's all you can do, man. There's a chili ice festival going on downtown where I live. Do you think I still want to go down there and see that out of the weather we've been having for the past 3 or 4 days? Hell to the effing no, dude. Oh God. And they were predicting more snow, and I was like, come on, man, no more snow. Ugh. Anyway, again, they were expecting like another major snow blizzard coming. As a matter of fact, let me look that up. Okay. So, what the hell's going on here? Okay. So, I am checking this. I am checking that. Okay. 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 All right. So, I'm going to find. Here we go. All right. So, now I'm checking the weather. Okay. So, today is 18 degrees. Later on in the afternoon will be a scorching 21 degrees. Woo, ladies, wear your two-piece bikinis. So tomorrow's going to be 24. Monday's going to be 32, hot, humid, and muggy. Then Tuesday, Wednesday is going to be in like the 20s and 30s. And now this is what they were predicting. God, they were saying like Friday. But be that as it may, ladies and gentlemen, it is almost 2 weeks until my birthday. Yeah!
Happy birthday!
Oh, shut up. It's not even time yet, damn it. Well, yeah, it's close to my birthday. I'll be 26 years old. Yes, I'll be 26. And nobody needs to know. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Happy birthday!
Shut the F up, guys, all right? Sheesh. Ugh, man. Yeah, so right now I'm just making the best of it. I'm planning to go to Atlantic City by myself. Just to go by myself. You know what I mean? Just to have a day, just to walk around, look at the casinos. I might go to 3 or 4 casinos like Oceans, and then I'm going to dress nice that evening and then just walk around. Yeah, just walk around, check out what they have, check out the sights and the scenes, check out the people losing their money, which brings me joy. Oh, man. Yeah, so I don't know. I got, I have some people planning to take me out and stuff like that. I don't mind. As a matter of fact, let me have a sport de martini here. Oh my God, that's delicious tea. I'm drinking turmeric. Yeah. So you know what turmeric does? Turmeric makes you go to the bathroom. Yeah. It cleans out your system. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Yep, that's what it does. What the hell, man? Actually, it's not even loud. What the hell? There we go. Yeah, so that's how loud it is. Oh my God, what the hell? Jesus, man. There you go. Oh my God. I've been having issues with my laptop. I'm this close taking it to get it fixed to see what the hell is wrong with it. But there was nothing. Thank God. I mean, it was basically I kept rebooting it or restarting it because it kept pausing and freezing. So next thing you know, I was like, oh God. And then it just said, hey, you've been restarting it too many times, and we're not going to turn it back on. Your password, this and this. I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. So I had to give it a new code. And then finally it's up and on running, thank God. I guess I just had too many apps up. I'm thinking that's probably why. The more you have up, the more it just won't stay in place. So what I did was I had to delete a couple things, here, there, here, and then next thing you know, I'm like, there we go. My system's up and running now. So let's see how long I'm going to record my podcast to see if I can just keep going all the way to an effing hour. Oh my God. But be that as it may, listen, I'm not a tech guy. I just do the best that I can. Go on these, on YouTube and find these great people that like help people out. That are like, oh, my computer froze. Oh, I don't know how to operate this door. Oh my God, I need help. Please help me. Somebody go on YouTube. Hey, I'll tell you how to use a door. You turn this thing, it's called a knob. Knob. Get it? Oh my God. Man, oh man. But it is cold. And like I was saying before, downtown where I live, there's this chili ice festival. Again, I'm up to here with cold and snow. Like the past winters that we had, it was like 30 to 40 degrees, right? Not bad. No snow, but it was like mildly cold. You can go out and about, have fun, do whatever you want. But then it's like when you get these frigid Arctic temperatures that drops in with this heavy snow, it's like, what the F, dude? You know what I mean? Enough is enough, and is enough. Hot damn it. Do I have the word enough here on my thingamabooba? Let me see. No. Nope. Let me see. Let me try E. There we go. Things that start with the letter E. Okay, let's see what we got here. All right, go down. Let me here. Nothing with E. Oh my God.
You better be careful. Checkmate.
That's it. That's all I got. What the hell? I didn't use this one for a while. This one.
I stand corrected. I stand
all right.
corrected.
Damn it, I hit that button twice. Jesus Christ, what the hell's wrong with me? Oh my God, man. System UI is not responding. Bing, bam, boom. Who cares? Oh my God. Anyway, so they were talking about more snow coming down, and on Friday, they're still keeping an eye on it. I'm tired of snow, man. I'm really tired of snow. I'm going to build a snowman and then kill it. You know what I mean? Just be like, oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God. I'm trying my best just to make the best of it. You know what I mean? Like exercise and keep my brain intact. Not like overeat and just like, I'm trying to lose weight. I'm doing really good. I am doing really good. You know what I mean? But I know I can do better. I'm really trying my best just to, oh God, not to overdo it. You know what I mean? Like I need to be at a weight before the summertime comes around. I need to lose at least 20 pounds, and I'm doing great. I'm doing really good. It's like in the morning, I would wake up and make me a nice smoothie. And then I bring my smoothie drinks with me, and that's all I have. I bring my yogurt too. I love my yogurt. So I eat my yogurt and have my smoothie. And the rest of the day, but this stuff is like a- um, meal replacement stuff. So that way I won't be feeling or overeating. Sometimes I would like go to the vending machine, have me some like healthy chips, or have crackers that are like low in calories in case like I really need something to munch on. So, but next thing you know, it's like 4 days. I would come home, eat a nice, sensible meal, and that way I can just, not like overindulge and bulk myself with food for the winter. It's hard, man. It is really hard to get on this diet that I'm on. I'm taking these stuff that like speed up your metabolism and help suppress your hunger and helps burn fat. Like I bought these sleeping pills that burn fat while you're sleeping, burns calories, and they kind of work. You know what I mean? But I mean, it's like I would love to just lose the 20 pounds that I need to lose and just feel so much better and happier that I achieved it. Like I focused on my goals. And next thing you know, I'm like, oh my God, I look gorgeous. Wear my two piece. Yeah, I don't know. Mm. Oh my God. But like I said, I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best. I'm focusing. I'm doing more cardio than I am lifting weights. And I'm more of like taking these supplements that help me like turn away from food. And I think about food and I take food because that's the problem. It's like when I started this diet, I would like eat breakfast and then eat lunch and then eat a meal. And next thing you know, I'm like, oh my God, why is it I don't have a neck? I gained all this weight. This was like 3 months ago. But then all of a sudden one day I said, okay, no more eating food for breakfast for 4 days. That's the time I work. I'm gonna make myself a smoothie and like put fruits or vegetables in it, which I have, and then mix it with chocolate, healthy chocolate drinks, and then like I buy this ice cream that has no carbs and no sugar. That really helps, and just to give it some flavor. And then I would take my little energy powder and put it in there and mix it up. And next thing you know, oh my God, rest of the day, I am good. I am so like not starving. I am not like, oh, I gotta have a little nibble of this. I'll take a bite of that. Wait a minute, I'll take a full chunk of this. No, it's not like that at all. Oh my God. It's hard, people. It is so hard. And besides, it's winter time. You know what I mean? So this gives me the time to really like be at that diet phase, that diet state of mind, not phase, not a trend, but really take it more seriously than I have done before. Because I really need to lose this weight, 20 pounds. I really need to be content and happy that I did it, and it's hard. It's not that easy because damn it, I love to eat. Oh my God. Especially like pizza and like burgers. Like I haven't had McDonald's in like 5 months. At least that, and I pretty much like not really hungry for pizza. And I'm like, wow. All right. What the hell is wrong with my laptop? Okay, hold on, people. It's not my laptop, it's my tablet. Okay, let me go back on it. There you go. Okay. All right. So now I'm like rebooting everything again. Not my laptop, it's my tablet. All right, get that out, 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 get that out. Okay, now go back in here. All right, so now let's see what we got. Because I had to take out a lot of stuff, man. All right, so here we go.
Must be strong like bull.
Yeah. So the diet thing, like I said, I'm really focusing. I am trying my best. Like I haven't had any fast food like McDonald's in like 5 months. I would have a pizza, have a little buffalo wings or something like that. I can't shy away or stay away from the stuff that I like, but it's not going to be for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I could tell you that. Sheesh. And sometimes like at my job, it's like, they have like healthy choices in the vending machines, which is great. Like they have these veggie chips and then they have, what else they got? They got some stuff in there. Oh my God, veggie chips and some other stuff. So I checked the calories. Oh, 80 calories. Not bad. Okay. 102 calories. Oh, not bad. Not bad. Anything over that, I'm like, no, I'm all right. The first bite, I'll probably gain 80 pounds again. Jeez. It's hard, man. It is not that easy to lose weight. I can tell you that right now. Well, like I said, it's cold weather. It sucks, because, cabin fever. I do my best to go. Like I go to the comedy club to get some stage time, and I go to the gym. I go to my job. Anything to stay out of the house, right? So as of yesterday, I got my car back, and my car had its engine light on, and then the tire light came on. My car had some problems, right? So what happened was I took it to my mechanic, and I had to call Car Shield first. I'd let them know what the issue was wrong with my car. It was leaking, this and that and the other thing. I was like, oh God. So my mechanic told me what to do. He said, you got to call Car Shield. And I did. I called Car Shield, told them my issue with my car. And they're familiar with my mechanic, and it was Lumberton, New Jersey. And the next thing you know, it was I have a contract with them. And all of a sudden, within like I dropped my car off on Thursday morning, right? I got my car rental, which I didn't do with Car Shield, which I should have done. But besides all that, excuse me. So I dropped off my car at my mechanic. And then, Enterprise Car Rental came by, picked me up, and they gave me a decent looking car. Not the best, but I mean, it was a car. And I managed to, Car Shield told me this is what they're going to do since I'm under contract with them, and I pay my monthly fee. So they were like, okay, this is what you do. This is what we're going to do. Don't worry about it. We got it all taken care of. We got it all covered. I was like, cool to hear that, right? Do I have anything with the word cool? Let me see. COOL. God, what? Are you kidding me? Nothing with the word cool. Oh my God. Let's try cold. Oh my Lord. That's it. I got to upload more sound effects because this is dumb, dude. How the hell can I have not the word cold or cool? All right. At least I got this guy. Let me see if I got it. No, not that one. Put the gun away. It's cool. There you go.
Smooth jams.
Yeah. I got my dude there. So next thing you know, like I said, Thursday morning, I took my car to my mechanic. I dropped it off. And then I got my car rental. I was doing my errands and due to this heavy snow and heavy embankment, it was like, you got to be cautious. You got to be very careful because the snow just turned into ice and now it's hard to remove it. Right. So next thing you know, that Thursday evening, I went to the comedy show and, I'll explain about what happened there. Nothing bad, but it's something that what we are as comedians or entertainers. So next thing you know, the following Friday morning, I get up, do my exercise, make my breakfast, my smoothie, take my shower, and then like get dressed. And I was like, okay, at exactly 8:05, my mechanic called me. He says, hey, your car is ready. Get ready to pick it up. I was like, oh my God, are you kidding me, dude? He's like, yeah, just come on down, pick it up, easy, blashy, blue, blue. I was like, oh. So this is what I had to do. I had to get my taxes done and I go grocery shopping. Oh my God. So I had this a quadricta of things that I had to get done. So next thing you know, I'm like, oh God, I gotta go to point A to point B to point C. So next thing you know, I got in my car rental and I went to Enterprise to drop it off, right? I dropped it off, and the very nice people at Enterprise, they were nice enough. They always do that. That's what's great about Enterprise. Hey, we'll take you. Where do you need to go? I said, well, I need to go to Semraj. They fixed my car. And they were like, oh, okay, yeah, we got you, buddy. So they checked everything. I signed everything. I paid everything. And next thing you know, they did. They took me to my mechanic and they left. So my car was ready. Everything was fixed. The engine light was out. The tire light was out. I was like, oh my God, the circuits were replaced. The leaking, this was fixed. I was like, yes, 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 and yes. So I was content and relieved and satisfied, not just because my mechanic did a great job, but CarShield was no joke. I was like, wow, Ice-T and Vivica A. Fox tell the truth. And I was so happy that that I didn't have to pay out of wallet. I was like, what the hell? Because a work like that stuff needed to be fixed or replaced could have cost me like $1,100. I was like, oh my God, I'm satisfied. I was like, what? And all of a sudden, I had to sign a few things, to make sure that as the customer, I was content and happy of the work that they did and how CarShield kept their side of the bargain, how my mechanic did a very thorough, wonderful job fixing my car. I was like, the whole Friday, I was happy, content, relieved. I was like, oh my God. I didn't know what to, I wanted my car to fly. That's what I wanted to do. And I told my family and I told a couple friends, yo, get with CarShield, dude. Get with CarShield because it's no joke. You got to call them, explain to them the problem, and then tell them the name of the mechanic you got to go to. I was like, what? Hold on. Oh, my God. All right, about that. I had to drink my tea again. So never in my life, like years before CarShield, oh, my God. This had to be fixed. This had to be replaced. This, and it would cost me $800, $400, $500, $1,000. I was like, I'm going to go broke. I did go broke. But when CarShield came around and explained, this is what we'll do, and we'll fix all the parts in your car, except for the tires and the rims, but we'll make sure that your car is up and running, engine problems, electrical problems, motor problems, whatever, we can fix it. And CarShield will cover it. I was like, what? And next thing you know, they did. And I'm a happy dude. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Well, what had happened was,
Are you happy now?
Yeah, I am, man. Yeah. So thank you, CarShield. Thank you to my mechanic. I'm one satisfied customer. I can tell you that right now, man. Oh my God. Didn't pay out of pocket. That was so relieving, dude. And I'm going to send a nice email to CarShield and hoping to be in a commercial with Vivica A. Fox. I don't know, something romantic. You know what I mean? Like we're having wine and dine and we look into each other's eyes and fall in love. Well, Ice-T is serving us actual drinks. You thought I was going to say tea, huh? And no. How many times poor guy has to hear that? Oh, man. So all in all, I'm a happy guy and my car's fixed. My car's running great. So I am one happy person. Thank you very much to all. My car is dirty as hell. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my God. I'm so afraid to get it washed because due to this ice and slush and snow, then I know that my car will get dirty in the next 3 days. So what I'm going to do is this, either on Thursday or Friday, which I'm checking the weather right now. Friday is going to mean to be 30, and they're predicting like a snow. So on Friday, screw it. Well, Friday's going to be late afternoon. They said it's going to snow. I am going to get my car washed this Friday. Even though when I wash my car, after they do it, I do a very thorough job, like clean the rims, you know what I mean? And then get the tires perfect knockdown shine. I'm like, yeah. But in this case, I'm like, ugh, God. Oh, man. I'm so like every time I see my car, I'm like, I think I should be in a Mad Max movie. This car is perfect for that. Like, I don't want my car dirty. I hate it. My car looks gray and white. That's what it looks like. Oh my God. Yeah, I can't, I irk when I see my car. I'm like, I don't want to look at it. You know, wait, do I have a erg? I know I do. Erg. Uh-huh. All right, let me see if I got erg. Uh-huh. No. Nothing with the letter U. Are you kidding me? Nothing. All right, hold on. Let me try this. U. There you go. The letter U. Okay, perfect. Nothing with the letter U. Dude, duh. Sheesh.
Dude.
Anyway. Oh, man. I just hate driving in a dirty car. I keep mentioning that a lot. I do. No one gives you a second look when you drive a dirty car. Ugh. It just breaks my heart, man. Makes me every time I see it, I'm like, oh, you poor thing. I know you're crying. I know you need it. You don't smell, baby, but I mean, listen, you look good when nobody's looking at you. I was like, don't worry, baby. I'll wash you. And I bought like all this Armor All tire rim cleaner stuff. Oh my God. I'm so like really at a point where I'm just going, I feel like washing it myself. If I had a garage, yeah, I would wash my car by my own hands, you know? But in this case, I can't because number one, it's too damn cold. Two, you need like a specially designed Arctic suit to like, you know, for your hands and your whole body. So that way, you know, the water won't, you know, freeze your hands or whatever. No, I take it to a car wash. There's two of them, one in West Hampton and one in Lumberton. And they both do an excellent job, you know? But I mean, I'm like, I gotta spend $20. I gotta spend $15 here. I'm like, just to see my car shine again. It'd be so nice. But like I said, next Friday, I'm definitely gonna take my car to the car wash and just get my poor thing, my poor baby, clean, black and shiny. Oh my Lord. I hear you, my love. I hear you. Look at it. My car is making noises right now. Like, do I have car sound? God damn, I knew I should have had it up. Car. There we go. Yeah, I hear my car right now. Yes. That's an RC car. Damn it. But this is my car right here. I hear you, my love. I will wash you. Oh my God. Anyway. I just hate driving in a dirty car, man. But you gotta wait till the weather warms up to get it cleaned, to get it waxed, to get it shined. So the toy show was canceled today due to the fact, number one, it was too cold. Two, the parking lot, from what I was hearing, was covered in these big, huge snow mountains. So there was not enough parking for people to come in and grab a spot. Because when they were plowing the snow, it was like not giving enough room for people to put their car in certain areas. That was another issue. The third issue was it was too damn cold, and there were some people driving like in certain other states that want to sell their toys. They couldn't make it because due to the fact that there were some areas that are still hit hard with this frigid temperatures. Oh my God. So they had to cancel the show. So in April, they're going to reopen in April, and I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really looking for this time. They'll give me enough money to save money, and that way I could buy the stuff that I need to put on my desk. A lot of Chotsky stuff, a lot of Chotskys. Oh my god, it sucks though, man. I was really looking forward to going to the toy show convention. That's all right. I'll go next time in April. Oh my god, man. Well, it's tax time. And ladies and gentlemen, I did as of yesterday, I went over and I got my taxes done. Yes. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh my god. Yes. Pistols in the air. Yeah. I got my taxes done. Yes. Party. Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
Would you like to stay for some tea?
No, not right now. Thank you. Anyway, so I went to H&R Block, and times have changed so much. Now everything is like online. So I uploaded my forms to them, and next thing you know, I was in there for like no less than 15 minutes. Less than that. So they uploaded, they did my taxes. I owe this, I owe that, and now I don't owe anything. But they did my taxes. This is how much I'm getting back. This is how I'm getting back to federal and state. And I was like, cool. And all of a sudden, I was relieved at what I got. Now H&R Block says, yeah, you can do it yourself, or you can do it online and someone can teach you step by step. I was like, whoa, hold up. Wow. Everything's upgrading now. I was like, holy crap. I was like, all right. Let me go there personally, and next year, God willing, I could do my taxes and have someone help me, because I'd be damned if I'm going to do it myself. Because if I did, I know the IRS would be like, hey, Jerry, on your tax form, you say that the state owes you $1 million. What? I didn't say that. So I managed to, what the hell is that? Oh, so they did my taxes. I was content. What was I getting back, and how much I made last year. And all of a sudden I was like, dude, this is great. This is great. Not only that I got my car back from my garage, not only did CarShield pay for my car getting fixed, but I got my taxes done from H&R Block. And, what they did thoroughly, they took their time, and, they didn't give me the run over like the past accountant I had like 10 years ago, freaking crook, and I was like, whoa, thank you. I was like, yeah. Now, listen, I know the money's going to be in my account. This is what sucks, though. When you get your returns, it takes about 2 to 3 weeks to get it. I was like, maybe less than that. But I'm really like, oh, man, why could they do it like in 48 hours, 24, 48 hours? I'd be so content if my taxes came back at that time. But I know that's not going to happen. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, great. So it means I got to wait 3 weeks to get my money. The first thing I'm going to do is pay off credit cards. And that's the first thing I'm going to do. The second thing I'm going to do is save some money for a vacation trip I'm planning. Yeah, I'm saving some money up because I need to get away. I really do need to get away, man. And I don't know. I mean, it would have been great if my taxes came on my birthday. Oh my God, my birthday day. But I don't know, man. This is the thing, though. there was a time where they punched in my social security and bam, my tax forms came up. But now I'm like, so you mean I got to send it to you guys? Ugh, God. It was hell. Trying to find my W-2 forms on my phone. But I got them. They emailed it to me like a week ago. And I was like, as a guy, I procrastinated with my W-2. I was like, well, you know what? I'll go to H&R Block. All they got to do is punch in my code and bam, it'll show up on their screen. Nope. Times have changed. Now I got to send my thing to them. I'm like, oh, God. But another thing that was good, there was a time when I did my taxes, I would come home with a big folder of a novel, getting the book about my taxes getting done, like these stacks of papers I would have. I'm like, oh my Lord. Like people thought I was like writing a novel. I did my taxes, chapter 1, like something sexy or ridiculous. I don't know, like an action story about getting my taxes done. So I got them done. Excuse me. And the stack of papers, now everything was online. Everything. They just email it to me to show proof that my everything was copacetic. And not only that, I walked out of there with one sheet of paper. One. And I was like, okay. I guess no more stacks of paper. I get to go with paperless now. And I didn't mind, but I remember like years before, it was like these stacks of papers in a big envelope or big folder. I'm like, oh my goodness. You mean I got to save this for 7 years? And like, yeah, well, not really. And I'm like, yeah, but so when you get your taxes done, this is another thing. Everything will be in order for you to shred or have proof. Everything the IRS knows you did it. They know. They contact them right away. Hey, this guy's getting his taxes done. Everything's good, and IRS is like, oh, okay, we have him in the system, right? There was a time where I had these pieces of, oh God, it was a lot of paper, and I would keep it like in my desk at my home in a big folder. I think I have 3 of them still when I had my tax done before, but I never knew this. It says after 7 years, you can get to shred them and burn them away. I was like, really? I have to wait 7 years? Ugh. You mean you can just like punch in my social security number and immediately see that on your screen. So I have to save all this garbage to wait 7 years to throw it away. I didn't like what I heard, but then again, I was like, damn it. So I gotta wait 7 years, man. Yeah, but I came out with one sheet of paper. I was like, what? So I got my taxes done. Thank you, H&R Block. I was content with what I was getting back. And now I could just pay off a lot of things that I need to pay off, damn it. Yeah, yaka do. So they were saying like, hey, you could do your taxes yourself. I'm like, no, thank you. I don't have the time and I don't want to spend the time getting my taxes done myself. Why? Because I suck at math. Ugh. God. Well, so let's see what we talking about. Please. I got my car shield done. I picked up my car at the mechanic. Toy show was canceled. And there's no more snow. I got a nice thank you to Car Shield for covering everything, getting my car fixed. And what else is there? I talked about my car being dirty. My movie. Yeah. After I get off this and after I have a cup of coffee, because I drank my tea, and it's turmeric tea with lemon and honey in it and sugar. Excuse me 1 second. So I'm going to put a couple more scenes in my movie. And I'm hoping I could get 2 more scenes, put them up, and I really want to get my movie done by the end of this month, and then work on another movie that I have in mind to work on. It's a cartoon, and I know, thanks to Open Art, I can get it done the way that I want to. It's hectic. It's bring. My God. Oh, I didn't want to drink my coffee. I might have to after this. But yeah, so my movie's coming out pretty good. Where's my tissue at? Oh my God. Oh, here it is. Excuse me 1 second while I blow my nose. Uh, oh my God. So now I can breathe. So yeah. I forgot what the hell was I talking about because wait, yeah. I don't really. I'm done. Yeah, my movie is pretty much all I got to do is do like 8 more scenes, maybe 10. Because prompts and video prompting is now up to 15 seconds, and I got a feeling they're going to be longer than that. You know, so yeah. So like I said, I just gotta write. Oh my God! I just gotta follow the script and then reword things around and go to Chat GPT and ask them to help me with this, help me with that. And then, if I have the energy today, put a couple more scenes in it. And then after that, come next week or the following week, I'll make the announcement of the title of my movie. Oh my goodness. I didn't realize how much it took to make a movie and how satisfying it is that finally there's a movie that you've always wanted to make. It's always in your head. It's perfect the way you've envisioned it. But you got to write a script in order to make it to come to life. And that's what I did. And I'm not a master script writer. Like I said, during the pandemic, I had to go on YouTube. I had to read a book, this highly recommended book about script writing. It is like a #1 bestseller, and I bought it at Barnes and Noble. And I started reading it. It took me about a week to read and finish, but damn it, there's highlighter marks in there, little circles. I was like, oh, this is what you got to do: beginning, middle, and end, right? And I was like, during the pandemic, I went on YouTube, and there were these other great writers that wrote scripts like this. What you do when you're typing this beginning scene, a fade into the cloud. The camera pans out a beautiful town in a misty morning. You know what I mean? It's like, oh my God, you mean I got to write in detail? Oh my Lord. And then after that, you got to write the characters. You got to write the characters, their emotions, the situation, the storyline is like, listen, I've read and heard so many biographies of famous scriptwriters, and many of them can knock it out of the park in like 24, maybe 3 days, 24 hours, 24 days, 24 hours, maybe up to like a week at least. And they knock off a script and they take it to their agent and yeah, we'll do it. And next thing you know, they got money, they got like residuals, and it's like, wow. But like I said, I wrote this script. It wasn't like it was a short script, but I said it in a previous podcast. I did my research and I tried my best not to put a cliche that's been done in other movies. Right? And there's some that do it, hey, let's do it just like the storyline, exact storyline like the original film. And it's like, no. So I managed to take my time when I was writing it. Because now they got so many action films where the guy's driving and he has and his buddy who's in the passenger side, he knows he's being chased and he pulls out his gun and he shoots at the engine of the car and the car blows up, which it does not. And the people in motorcycles and black helmets, it's like, oh boy. And the exaggerated car explosions where people can survive like an atomic nuclear blast. Listen, it's not that easy, people. It is not that easy when you're writing. And as a matter of fact, let me get on TikTok Live first for a little while, just to say hello to all the people out there and say hello, one and all. My lips are chappy. There we go. I'm going on live. F it. I'm going on live just for a little while, just to say hello, all you common people. All right, so who's on here live? Bing a bang a boom. All right. Bam. Send it. Okay. So I might be on here for like 10 minutes and then just get off, you know? So we'll see what happens, people. All right. So Vintage, how you doing? Pleasure to have you on here. All right. Oh my God. All right. So let's go to the story at hand, the topic at hand, what I want to talk about. All right. And I know I probably talked about it in my previous podcast episodes. Excuse me. I burped. Sorry. Let me put my chapstick on because right now I'm seeing myself on TikTok Live. Oh my God. It's like I put my lips in a bag of flour while eating a powdered donut. Nice and smooth, just like in the commercials, the old commercials of the 80s lipstick. Nice and smooth. Hi, I'm Chappy Girl. Whatever. I forgot the commercial, but anyway. All right. So I did a comedy show this past Thursday at the Sasa Bien in Marlton, New Jersey. And mind you, it's the best open mic place I've ever done. Right? All the comedians are great. The people that run it, they know how to run a comedy show thoroughly. They give out the rules and regulations. Nobody there's egos. There's no cliques. Nobody disrespecting nobody. It's the way a comedy club should be, you know. And I know there's some other comedy clubs that are like that too. So I managed to, you know, it was cold, and the parking lot was really bad because they did a horrible plowing job. So I walked in there, I met everybody, and again, as always, there was a lot of them there, wonderful conversationalists. So we're all telling stories, what happened, this, and this. So next thing you know, stage time was coming. Hey guys, go leave, I don't care. So next thing you know, showtime is about to start, right? And there I am, you know, thinking about what to say, thinking about what to write, thinking about what to talk about. Normally I freestyle. Normally I improvise. But many times, like, damn, I got all this material. I gotta work on it. So I was like, all right. So I got my pen and pad and I started writing. I was like, okay, I'm gonna talk about this and this and this. Because mind you got 5 minutes when you're up on that stage. And 5 minutes is enough time. They got a time clock there just to make sure that you don't go over. If you go over about a minute, they're not gonna get upset, you know? But so next thing you know, I'm there. And the first comedian gets up there. She does a great job. All of a sudden, right, they call my name. And I get up there. Right? And I improvised. I tried new material. The crowd went over great. Everything was good. But I was not satisfied. I was like, oh, I know I could have done better. Or I could have said this. Right. And all of a sudden I'm like, no, I didn't. No. All of a sudden, again, it's that saying that comedians or entertainers are their own worst critic. And we are. Oh my God. The whole time I'm in my car, I'm driving home. I was like, oh my God, I sucked. But then I was like, there was a reaction for the material I was using. But I was like, no, I did a horrible job. I am like bashing myself. Like, oh no, this and oh no, that. What the hell? I was criticizing. I was putting myself down. I was giving myself some negative criticism. Like, how can you talk about this when you could have talked about that? All of a sudden, hold on, people. I'm cleaning my glasses. I haven't worn my Meta glasses in a while. Which I'm going to wear them right now. I have like 2 pairs of glasses that I spent a lot of money on, which I don't care. All right, hold on. What the hell is this? There we go. No, still under. Big deal. Okay. So I'm cleaning my glasses before I put them on. Ugh, my goodness gracious. Okay, there we go. Nice and clean. Nice and clean. All right, so I'm going to take off this pair. Give me a second. And then put on this pair. Woo, much better. Yeah. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I like my other reading glasses. I'm going to buy me another pair. I was like, yeah, I got to make sure I got enough so that way I can see the beautiful people out there in TikTok world. Enchanté with an all. Okay. So I remember I'm like putting myself down. Like, man, I could say this. I could have said that. We are like, again, the saying goes, we are our own worst critics. We put ourselves down. We are like, we get like this depressed stage. We get like angry, and like, oh my God. Then we coach ourselves. Like we belittle ourselves as a therapist, like a therapist is like, oh, dude, you were horrible. No, I wasn't. Yeah, dude, you could have done this. You could have said that. Why did you say this? Why did you react like that? I was like, oh my God. Why? I was like, yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know, man. I did know in the past that you become your own worst critic, but the whole, like, I would say maybe 3 or 4 hours when I left the club and I was driving home, the whole time I'm thinking, I could have said this. Why didn't I say that? Oh my God. Why did I improvise a lot? I got, and it was like one thing after another thing. But I remember hearing an interview that President Steve had of this guy who was a comedian. He said, listen, that's who we are. That's the best way he said it. That's who we are. We make ourselves better when we criticize ourselves. Don't have someone else do it. Do it yourself. Because that makes you a better entertainer when the next time you go on stage. It makes you remember, don't do this, don't say that, don't act like this, And you're at a point where you're mapping yourself out and understanding emotions and memorization and topics that you want to talk about, and be cautious to the wind what you say, because there's a world of criticism, negative people, people that love to belittle and insult and disrespect entertainers. It's like, really? Wow. If you can do what we can do, by all means, criticize. If you can't do it, shut up. Ugh. I get critiqued all the time, but now it's like I just stand there and listen. I'm like, really? Really? Okay. Yeah. Tell me more. Yeah, go ahead. Feel free. Keep going. Yeah, you didn't stop there. But it's those type of individuals, like I said before. Hey, Leah Vanessa Tiger, how you doing? It's just like those type of people where it's okay for them to criticize, put down you, but when you do it to them, oh my God, they think you're a dick. Oh man, he's what? This a-hole's telling me what to do. I'm like, dude, that's what you were doing to me. I was like, ugh. Oh boy. Oh, man. But I let it go. I don't let it bother me like it did before. You have every right to be critical. But when someone becomes critical with you, don't take it personal. Don't get upset. But besides all that, and I remember like reading stories of like not just comedians, but like Richard Pryor was very critical about his performance. I read stories about Placido Domingo when he was alive. Yeah, he was like, I didn't like my, but they gave you a standing ovation. They're changing your names. Like, yeah, I know, but didn't like my performance. I know I could have done better. And why did they make him sound Latino? Anyway, so and who was it? It was Peter O'Toole when he did a play, and he was like very critical of his performance. He was saying in an interview one time that he did a play and he was so not focused. But when the show was over and he was giving a standing ovation, he walked on that stage, gave his bow, and then the flowers, and then, he acknowledged the other actors behind him, getting another bow, and all of a sudden he went to his dressing room and he was like, why? The first 3 shows I did were excellent. This one was horrendous. What was I doing wrong? And I could have said this. Why did I say that? I could have walked left instead of right. But he had said that in a way that helped him. Because it's like he was coaching himself. Listen, you can do better. It's kind of like those from football to hockey to baseball where the coach is there to motivate you. And that's pretty much what I was doing Thursday night. Okay. Yeah, WWE Royal Rumble was on. All right. And that's pretty much what I was doing. I was coaching myself to be better, And so I went home and I didn't cry if anybody's thinking, no. I went home and I saw the tape and immediately I was like, okay, this is what I could have done. This is what I not should have done. This is what I could have said. This is what I could not have said. And it was like my brain was coaching me. So that way the next show I could be as better, and be focused. And it was helpful. So being your own worst critic is pretty much, you're coaching, your brain is coaching you. Here's the ball, do this, focus, and just know the plays, run here, not there. And it's like, oh, okay, pass the ball at him and, run 100 yards. So that's what I was doing. I was coaching myself, not belittling, not depressing myself, not like giving myself negative criticism. And I was like, oh man, when's it going to stop? When is it going to stop? Okay. So I didn't go to bed angry or cry. I was like, oh my God, my brain has to talk to me. All right, what is it I'm doing? I need to do something right. But I know that the next show I'll do better. What I have to do is this. I have a really bad habit of improvising and playing with the crowd, which I do not mind doing it. I love doing it. But sometimes I have this material that I'm working on. I got to know if it works or not. And usually this is another thing I hate. I would forget, oh my God, I could have talked about this, but I was so busy doing that. Damn it. You know what I mean? I was like on a roll. I could have talked about this and hopefully I got a reaction from the crowd. So now that's the one thing that helped me out. Where the next show is like stay focused on your material and like do your 5-minute set and just, and just do your thing. Paige. Hello, Paige. How are you? Oh, wait, Paige left, but let me see who she is. All right. Paige. All right. Lavinsky. All right. I'm writing her down. Lavinsky. All right. Perfect. All right. I got you. Leah Vanessa, thank you so much, my dear. She's sending me a lot of likes. Oh my goodness. So I know, like, not just entertainers or singers. I know athletes do that too. They're their own worst critics. Oh my God, I could have made that pass with one hand. Why did I use 2 hands? I could have hit that baseball on the right side of the plate. Why did I hit it on the left? I didn't know why I slid. It was like, we all go through that. We are all our own worst critics. There's nothing wrong with it. It's pretty much helpful. It makes you be better and prepared, But yeah, I was like, I wasn't angry. Again, I was like slapping my forehead, like, why? It's stupid. You know what I mean? I was like, damn it. Why did I say that? Why did I play with the crowd? Why? I had this material I've been trying to work on. But it's just because, listen, I'm having fun. That's the focus. I'm having fun on that stage. And when I have fun, it's like, oh my God, especially when the crowd is with you, that's when you really have fun. You know what I mean? But I just have to focus now on delivering my material, delivering stuff that I want to talk about, and have an open mind and understand what I need to memorize of my set list of what I'm going to do on stage. Talk about it, hit the delivery, hit the punchline, and then just wait for the response from the crowd if they love it or not. Because when I'm having fun up there, I'm like in La La Land. I'm like, whoa, Man, it's so much. It's crazy, dude. Hold on for a second. I gotta blow my damn nose again. Oh, they're on TikTok Live. Wait, do I have let me sorry, blow nose. Nope, no. Let me try sneeze. There you go. Sneeze. And there you go. Yeah, that's what I was doing. Excuse me, I take a bump. What the hell? Yeah, there you go. Ah, much better. Oh my God. It was the sound of dog sniffing, people. All right, so relax for anybody out there. Well, Leah Vanessa Tiger, but besides all that, it's nothing wrong being your own worst critic. It's very, very much helping you understand who you are and just be aware and pretty much make you more vigilant of who you are, whatever you do, you know? So, yeah, be your own worst critic. It's pretty much very helpful. And to make sure understanding who you are wherever you do or wherever you go. Well, anyway, so Leah Vanessa Tiger is watching WWE. Enjoy it, my dear. Have fun. I hope you're feeling better. And I hope everything in Deutschland is wunderbar. All right. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I got to make sure I talked about everything before I leave. Okay, this toy show canceled. There's car shield. No more snows on the way. Did my taxes. Bling, bling, bloom, bloom, bloom. All right. Happy, happy, happy. Joy, joy, joy. Yep. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is about my time for the Jerry Torres program. I appreciate everybody coming on and staying on. And also, as always, I'd like to thank Leah Vanessa Tiger for sticking around. Thank you for the gift, my dear. So anyway, as you all well know, I am an accomplished author. I've written a book entitled Chinese Food for Breakfast. You can find my book either on lulu.com, that is Lulu, or on Amazon Kindle. And it's an ebook. You can download the book, read the book anytime, anywhere on your phone, tablet, or your laptop. And the book is only $4, people, so you're really not going to be breaking the bank. And the book is about fun. So download the book today and enjoy a good read. Again, it's an ebook. You can read it on your phone, tablet, or on your laptop. There you go. Yeah. All right. Jeez, man. I am that tired. Okay. Also, listen to my good friend Latisse Mitchell's podcast show, Tice Talk. She's in the works of making a comeback. Her podcast show is about fun, life, family, relationships. You can listen to her previous podcast shows on TikTok, Instagram, or on YouTube, but she's in the works of making a comeback. So, and not only that, she's one of my dearest and closest friends in the comedy business. Oh my God, I have so much fun when I do shows with her. So listen to Latisse Mitchell's Tice Talk.
You just got boned.
Listen to Tice Talk with Latisse Mitchell.
Real bad.
Tice Talk.
It'll knock your socks off.
Tice?
Get wrecked.
Anyway, and also listen to Gordo B. His new song is up right now. It's really good music. Now listen, this is the type of music I can understand the lyrics to. He makes it up with De La Soul, Diggable Planets, and Tribe Called Quest. And it's about life, it's about his family, it's about like his situations. But you can find Gordo B on TikTok, Instagram, or on YouTube. And make sure you download his new album that's on YouTube right now, as well as any of his songs that are up. So take a listen and enjoy Gordo B. And Gordo B is spelled Gordo, big letter B. And also, listen to Funky Times. You can find Funky Times on TikTok, Instagram, or on YouTube. This band is great. They mix it up with jazz, funk, rock. They know how to make music and make music right. You can find them, again, on TikTok, Instagram, or on YouTube. And this is how, if you're interested in hiring Funky Times for a special event, send them a message, send them an email, work something out, and you won't regret it because they know how to make music and make music right. And speaking of Funky Times, hello, Jules. Hey, it's my niecey. And her curly hairy. Oh, I know, sweetie. You don't have your curly hair anymore, honey. Also, listen to, what the hell did I just say? God damn it. All right. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yes, listen to Funky Times. And speaking of Funky Times, I close I use their music to close my podcast. A 3, 2, and a 1, and a 1, 2, and a 3, 4, 5. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to another episode of the Jerry Torres program. As I always say towards the end of my podcast, whatever religious figure you believe in, may you be blessed. I bid you all a fond fondue. I'll be back. So I ask you all, please don't go changing. I'm a gone, get a gone, and bye. Hello, Jules, my beautiful niece.
Powered by Riverside FM.
Limited time offer. No purchase necessary. Offer valid at participating locations. Void where prohibited. No animals were harmed during the production of this soundboard. Subject to change without notice. Side effects include dry mouth, occasional pig snort or two, sore stomach, teary eyes, achy jaws, and whatever tingles well. Laughing heart.
You've just heard the Jerry Torres program on podcast, Instagram, YouTube Music, or listen to him on other podcast affiliates. Also, subscribe to the Jerry Torres program on Spotify. Listen to his previous podcast shows and enjoy. And remember, boys and girls, that the Jerry Torres program has been known to bring magic into your heart, mind, and soul.